So, the most controversial topics in today's world are 1. Climate change, 2. The resurrection of Mir Virani or Jon Snow. Which one was the best? And 3. Wait for it. Feminism. Hello everyone and welcome back to my this week's video. Now in today's world, whoever you talk with, discuss with or argue with, each and every person has his or her own definition of feminism. Well, every privileged person to be precise. Feminism at this moment, at this time, is like a Bermuda Triangle where even though you get caught in, the chances of you getting out of it, like out of the discussion in this case, are next to impossible. And this brings us to the book which I'm going to discuss today. It's written by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. No, it's not a name of any continental dish, or it's not a word in Shashi Tharoor's vocabulary, but she is a Nigerian author who has written a book essay by the name We All Should Be Feminists. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie is a Nigerian novelist and she has written a lot of short stories and non-fiction. Among a few of her books are The Purple Hibiscus, Half of a Yellow Sun and Americana. And this book, We All Should Be Feminists, is actually a book essay and it is 64 pages long and you can finish it within an hour or so. So this is the book about which I'm going to discuss today. This book essay, We All Should Be Feminists, was first published in 2014 and it aims to give a definition of feminism in the 21st century. However, I'm going to limit myself to what Chimamanda has put forth in her book because discussing the views on feminism, my views and everyone else's views would take more than just a video. Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie, being a Nigerian, well born and brought up in Nigeria, is very well versed with the culture, the history of the country and knows much more than anyone else would who is a non-Nigerian or hasn't gone or isn't well versed with the country's culture. The thing that I liked about this book was that she took us in the past, like in the world where the word feminism was unheard of, where women weren't allowed to go to certain places and in the first place weren't allowed to be born. So she puts forth some of her anecdotes and ponders upon what it really meant at that time to be a feminist or what it really means today to be a feminist. It also tells us about the condition which was still prevailing in Nigeria when if a couple walked in a 5-star hotel, how the waiter used to greet only the male. If a single woman checked in the hotel, paid for a room of a single occupancy herself, was still looked upon as a prostitute. She narrates about an incident when she was in school and how she very badly wanted to be the class monitor and she had what it took to be in that position. But instead that position was given to a boy who was really shy and was really uninterested in being the monitor just because he was a boy and she was a girl and not a boy. And you know what? In this case, the Trevor Noah titled book Born a Crime, yeah, it's right here. This Born a Crime, the title would fit in this situation very well. So this book is really not about gender empowerment, but it shows us or criticizes the way masculinity has been thrust into every girl's life unknowingly or knowingly, and how as a society we can change the situation and come to a new society which is based on equality. So that's all for today, folks. Now, one of my friends suggested that I put a link of the book in the description box below in every video of mine. So I have just done that. You can go below in the description box of this video and find the link to the book which I have put it. It's a link to the Amazon.in and you can buy the book from there. So that's all for today. Bye bye and have a happy weekend.